So Jeep update of the day. One, I'm dog sitting all the dogs today. Poor Dixie had a surgery, hey sweet thing. But yeah, back to the Jeep. The rear crossmember actually wasn't too rusted, but it was dented on the corner, and I want to have a bike rack on this thing as its main purpose, so cut it off. Sadly though, broke off 2 of the bolts right here for the rear shackle hangers. So today's goal is to cut these guys off and clean out inside of there. I was test fitting the extra brackets I bought because I don't want my class 3 trailer hitch to bend down. Got the springs down. Ended up just cutting off the U-bolts. I actually think these brakes are new because the outside of the calipers are rusted like normal, but inside of where the wheel was pushed on is perfect. These are new lug nuts. Got the wheels hanging out over there. Here's the new crossmember. It is a little bit thinner than the old one. I'm not necessarily surprised, but the old one had to cut it off. Hey, Mazia. And here's the mangled part. You can tell they tried to tow something with it one time and bent it. There was no bumper originally. Started getting the exhaust system in. Put the old cover, heat shield cover on, but there's the new muffler, the new downpipe. And because I want to pass emissions, there's the new catalytic converter. Live in Denver and like clean air, so do what you gotta do. Gosh, still can't believe how clean this transmission turned out. A couple new things going on up here too. Got a new air breather. I don't want it to breathe into the stock air cleaner, even though I'm gonna run that. And slowly getting a couple new parts on. New heater hose, new clamps. And it's decently clean up here. I think if this engine was replaced, somebody spray painted it black. But it ran really well, and when I get it back together, I'm gonna do a compression test. Oh yeah, new polyurethane motor mounts. Have to get the red so when you pop the hood you see them. And same thing with the transmission mounts. They're kind of hidden now, but let's see. Maybe I got it. I'm a little sore, so I didn't feel like bending all the way down. Box of the parts. Yeah, the yard is quite the mess. Once I get this project together, I'm going to get a dumpster brought in and get rid of everything, old exhaust parts. And sadly enough here, bought a trailer hitch and realized it was for a YJ. I could drill the new crossmember to fit it, but it doesn't fit the heavy duty angle brackets, and this was the important part, so I'm gonna order the proper one. Well, some exciting progress. I was able to get the old capture nuts, let's see if I can get this to focus, old capture nuts ground off, drilled out, and Booker welded a new nut and plate that's going to be hidden behind the crossmember in the frame. Good old Harbor Freight $129 welder. Pop over to this side. Not looking too bad. I'm going to clean the frame out a little bit, then I'm going to start, I think I'm going to tack on the crossmember. It was originally welded on, but I've got those L brackets that are right here. They're gonna make a big difference. I think I'm gonna tack on the inside right here. Maybe you could do a little bead, but I mean, Booker welds, what you gonna do? Hey puppy dog. Hey there. Making some good progress. New leaf springs are in. Crossmember is in. New boomerang shackles are in, all of which are using the red energy suspension polyurethane bushings. A little crusty right there, but we'll ignore that. Actually, one thing to note about the leaf springs, they were all five leaf springs, and so they were going to be 2.5 inch lift under full load plus 1/2 inch shackles. And I kind of wanted more stock suspension. I wanted to run 30s or 31s. I'm not going for 33s or 35s. So I pulled a leaf out of each spring pack. What I'm doing though is leaving all the bolts long, because this way if I drive it for a couple weeks after I get it going and decide, hey, this is too low, too soft, too springy, something like that, then I'll take it back apart. Although I won't have to take the end pieces off. I can just put the jack under the axle like it is, jack up the frame, or support the frame, and then add the leaf back in. I'm saving them. One disappointing thing though, this leads to the hot mess. The shocks don't come with bushings. So I've got to order some bushings before I can put the shocks on. And I've also got the extended brake line put on. That felt good to get done. The other one was rubber and I think original. It was a little old. Tools everywhere, but this is the midst of a project. Yeah, here we are. Tires are back on. It's sitting on its own weight. Doesn't really look that much higher, but I can tell by the extended brake line right here that is meant for a 2 to 4 inch lift that I think I'm pretty good. See if I can get it on video. I'll stand on it and jump on it. It's got a little bit of flex. That might be good, or it might settle with all the stuff on it. We'll see, but I saved the extra leaf springs. So you can see my shims in there. I might not even need those, we'll see. But I saved the extra leaf springs and we'll see how it lifts the body on it. And I didn't measure. I think I'll measure with the front. I should have done that. The front is sagged out though. You can see it hits the bump stops occasionally. Man, it feels really good to knock something off the list.